Hi everybody, it's me, Willow, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here with another fun video for all of you guys to enjoy. We're about to react to the SAG or the Actor Awards nominations. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that new name. It's always been the SAG Awards to me, so I'm really excited. We are just about at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when they're about to announce. I have the YouTube stream all pulled up, so we're just waiting for it to start. It's going to be announced by Janelle James from Abbott Elementary. She just won her Critics' Choice Award on Sunday for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. And I love Janelle so much, and I love Principal Ava in the series, so I'm excited that she gets this opportunity to shine. And then we also have Connor Story from Heated Rivalry being the other nomination announcer. And I'm so happy that he's getting all this press. He's been on so many podcasts. He's going to be on Seth Meyers this week as well. And him and Hudson are going to be presenting at the Golden Globes on Sunday. So I love that these two presenters are getting all of this love. I'm a big Janelle James and Connor Story fan. So I'm really excited to dive into these awards. I have all my predictions up on Awards Expert. I put them in last night, my final predictions, and I'm ready to see what I line up with. I feel like I took a couple risks with this one, so we will see what I get correct and what I get wrong. I'm really, really excited. Oh my god, we're just immediately going into supporting actress. I thought we were doing stunt performance first. Odessa! Oh my goodness. Okay, I did not have Odessa in there. I had Gwyneth. Ariana Grande, okay. Yes, I had her in. Amy Madigan, yes, okay. Woomy Mosaku! Yes! Let's go, Woomy! And Tiana Taylor, okay, okay. So I had Gwyneth, the wrong Marty Supreme girl, and had Emily Blunt. Because they love Emily Blunt, but they gave it to Woomy Mosaku, so I'm very happy. Supporting actor, Miles Caden. Oh, wow. Incredible. Incredible. Benicio del Toro, okay. I did not have Miles, but I had Benicio. Jacob Elordi after that Critics' Choice win. Yep, I had him in. Paul Mescal, okay. I had him out. I didn't think they were going to put him in, but they went for it. And Sean Penn. Okay, they snubbed Stellan, which I think a lot of people were thinking, and they also didn't put Adam in, which I thought Adam was going to be able to get in. Okay, Jessie Buckley for lead actress. Rose Byrne. Okay, okay. Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue. I put her in. Chase Infinity. Wow. Okay. And Emma Stone. Okay, they snubbed Renata for Chase. And I did not have Chase in. I had Renata in. Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme. Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay. Okay. Ethan Hawke. Okay. I had him on the cusp. Michael B. Jordan. Whew. And Jesse Plemons. Okay. So they didn't do Wagner. Disappointing. And they didn't do Dwayne Johnson, which I thought they would do with Emily Blunt, but I'm fine with that. Frankenstein. Hamnet. Okay. I don't think I had Hamnet in. Okay. Okay. Whew, good. Sinners. Okay. I didn't have Hamnet in. I had Wicked Wicked for Good. Wow. That went by so flippin' fast. It was like I was under 3 minutes. Okay, I think they awarded the stunt ensemble off camera. So we have F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. So I predicted Avatar, Fire, and Ash. And they didn't do that one. They went for Frankenstein instead, which is interesting. I didn't even have Frankenstein in my vicinity. I guess they just really like that movie. They really like Guillermo. They really like Jacob's performance. But yeah, I was not expecting Frankenstein in the stunt category, if I'm being honest. Okay, I found an article with all of the nominations so I can confirm just because it went so fast while they were announcing. So yes, best cast in a motion picture. It went to Hamnet and I had Wicked for Good. I was believing what the Oscar expert and people on awards expert were saying, and I thought I was gonna go with Hamnet. Like I felt like it was a really bold ensemble piece, but apparently like Jacob E. Jupe is not counted as the ensemble. So then some people were thinking maybe like they got hesitant. So I put Wicked for Good in it instead because I felt like that is a really true ensemble piece, but nope. Hamnet Hamnet got it, but I got all the other ones correct. So Sinners, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, and Frankenstein. So goodbye, Jay Kelly, officially, because they got zero nominations here at SAG. So I think it's going to be hard to see them at Golden Globes. I feel like Adam Sandler could still maybe squeeze in there. Maybe George Clooney just because it's the double. So you have like 12 slots, 12 possibilities. But I feel like Jay Kelly is pretty dead. And same with weapons other than Amy Madigan, just because we're not really seeing that anywhere else. Didn't make it here in ensemble. So yeah, and same with sentimental value. Sentimental value is kind of dead as well, though I wouldn't say it's completely dead, but it didn't win anything at the Critics' Choice, and it was kind of expected not to get that many nominations here at SAG, but Stellan didn't get in, Elle didn't get in, Itzba, Ilias didn't get in, they didn't get in for ensemble, so yeah, kind of crazy. It is a foreign language film, partially, but it is, actors coded. So I'm surprised it didn't get in anywhere here. So big shakeup. But yeah, so Frankenstein, Hamnet, Warity Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm happy that Sinners made it in because I feel like it's pretty deserving. So I feel like out of all of these, probably One Battle After Another or Sinners will be the one that takes it home. Though I do think the ensemble in Marty Supreme is pretty impressive because a lot of them are native like New Yorkers and they haven't really acted before this film. So I do like that, a part of Marty Supreme, but I think Sinners or One Battle After Another is going to be the one that takes it home at the end of the day. I think my biggest shock is Odessa a Zion for Marty Supreme in Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role. I was pretty surprised when they said her name. I had Gwyneth Paltrow in there just because the legacy, her kind of coming back. I really thought she was strong in the film. I do like Odessa in the film as well, and I do think she gets a bit more screen time. And Odessa has been kind of out and about with like I Love LA, and she had Fresh Kill and the Hellraiser movie. So she has been making a notable name for herself, and her mother's also in the business as well, I believe. So, she probably has some connections within the union, but I think it's a great nomination for her. Then we have Ariana Grande, which I feel like a lot of people were kind of hesitant about, but I did put her in and I'm happy because she got nominated. Then we had Amy Madigan, which I also had. And then we have Wumi Musaku, which I am very pleasantly surprised they nominated her. I didn't have her in. I thought maybe they would nominate like Regina Hall over her or Gwyneth Paltrow, Emily Blunt, but very, very happy that Wumi got it because she's totally deserving and she's really the heart of Sinners. So happy that she's getting recognition. And then we also have Tiana Taylor for One Bell After Another, who I had in my predictions. So very, very happy with this category. I feel like it's pretty strong. Like I said, I thought maybe Emily Blunt or Gwyneth Paltrow would be able to get in there just with like the legacy aspect, and with Emily Blunt, she's been nominated several times for maybe not like like for genre films. So I thought maybe she'd be here because I thought she gave a very showy performance in The Smashing Machine. But nonetheless, The Smashing Machine is totally dead. I don't think it's going to be mentioned at all past this. Except maybe Golden Globes if she can squeeze in there, but I think Kate Hudson is probably going to take that more odd role. But we will see. We will see if Emily Blunt or Dwayne Johnson's able to get in, but they didn't for SAG, so yeah. Like I mentioned, for supporting actor, we have no Stellan Skarsgård, so sentimental value just completely was snubbed here. And I love Stellan. I thought he was such a beautiful and complex person in this film, and he was able to deliver that with a lot of nuance. And I love his connection and chemistry with Renata Reinsve in the film and also Elle Fanning. And I love his little scenes with his grandson in the film too. It's a very beautiful role, so I'm disappointed to see that his fellow actors did not nominate him. But we have Paul Mescal in here instead, and Sean Penn, Jacob Elordi, Benicio del Toro, and we have Miles Cadence, which I didn't think he was going to make it in, did not have in my nominations, didn't have in my runner-up, but pleasantly surprised that people in the actor sphere are really supporting Miles and his role here in Sinners. So love to see him. I do think it's going to probably be between Jacob and Benicio, but I think Sean does have a really good chance as well. I think the Sean and Benicio, they kind of cancel each other out possibly with the votes. So maybe we'll see Jacob take home another nomination win, but I think this is kind of hard to predict. So it's between those three definitely. I wonder if Paul Mescal will just win because nobody knows who to vote for. But yeah, pretty solid as well. But disappointed that Stellan didn't make it in here. For outstanding performance by a female actress in a leading role, I think the biggest one that is kind of surprising is Kate Hudson, just because she hasn't really been in the narrative too hotly, hasn't really gotten too many nominations till here, but they love Kate Hudson, and Kate Hudson's just been everywhere with like the Running Point as well earlier this year. She did two Actors on Actors in 2025. She's just hot, and she knows her PR and she got her nomination. So I really liked her in Song Sung Blue. I thought she was probably the best part of that film. So give her props for getting her nomination here at SAG. I'm also really happy for Chase Infinity. I didn't have her in my nominations. I had Renata Reinsve instead, just because I thought Renata was a little bit stronger in her film. But people really like Chase, and she's getting nominations left, right, and center. So I feel like I shouldn't be so hesitant on her for the Oscars. And I feel like a lot of people are thinking she's going to get snubbed. And obviously, SAG is a little bit different than the Oscars, but we do have some of those voters that lap over being the two awards shows. So we will see what happens with Chase, but very happy that she got nominated here amongst her fellow actors. And then we have Jessie Buckley, of course, and Rose Byrne. These are two solid actresses that we've been seeing time and time again through all of the different nominations. So very proud of them. I feel like Jessie will probably take this home. But, Rose might give her a run for her money. But then we also have Emma Stone for Begonia. Very happy to see her here. I got almost all of these predictions correct except for Chase. Didn't have Chase in there, had Renata. But I love all these performances. I would definitely say Chase and Kate's are probably lower on my list. But I'm very, very happy for these ladies. And like I said, I think it'll probably be Jessie Buckley or Rose Byrne who will take home the award at the end of the day. Then for outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role, we have, of course, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. I had him in my predictions. We have Michael B. Jordan for Sinners in my predictions as well. Very, very happy he is here. So deserving. We have Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, which is also in my predictions. And then here is where we veer off. We have Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. I had him on my cusp. And then we have Jesse Plemons, which I didn't even have. I had him kind of pretty low down, if I'm being honest. I had Dwayne Johnson and Wagner Moura, and I knew Wagner Moura was kind of a risk, but he is a SAG-AFTRA, and I really thought he was going to get it because he's really strong, and I feel like The Secret Agent's really gaining momentum. But nope, it was Ethan Hawke, and also Dwayne Johnson did not get in here. Neither did Emily Blunt, and we have Jesse Plemons instead. And I agree. I think Jesse Plemons is definitely more worthy of a nomination rather than Dwayne. I am kind of disappointed that Wagner didn't get in here, but I really did like Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, so I'm not that disappointed if we're being honest. So those are the SAG nominations. I'm very excited to watch the show in a couple weeks. I believe the show is in February. I'll have to double check which date it is, but I'm very, very excited. I'm going to have to keep my eyes out and hear what people think and who the winners are going to be. But I think things will change because obviously voting is probably going to be open for a little bit and the narrative can continue to change as the season progresses. Obviously, a lot of things changed last year around this time for the 2025 Oscars. So we will see what will happen for the 2026 Oscars and how the rest of the awards race happens and influences the SAG wins and how that will end up influencing the Oscars as a whole. So very, very excited. I love looking at the SAG nominations and seeing what the actors think of their fellow peers. And it's obvious that the international features are just not that hot with the SAG-AFTRAs. So yeah, no other choice, no secret agent, no sentimental value. None of these actors or ensembles were recognized. So kind of disappointed because I thought some of those were the most bold performances, and like Wagner Moura is a SAG actor, so he could be recognized, and same with Stellan Skarsgård, Elle Fanning. So yeah, kind of disappointed that we didn't get to see them, but not as surprising because this is kind of common with SAG-AFTRA and more Western Americanized view. So of course they're going to pick the people that they're most familiar with, but then like Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, we didn't really see them. So yeah, I think it's kind of a mix of some of the more highbrow industry level, but then also some of the more common and popular box office. So yeah, I'll be very interested to see who the winners are in February. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, post notification button so you don't miss out on that video when it comes out in the next couple weeks. I'm also so busy here on my channel with all of the awards. We have DGA, PGA also coming out this week with their nominations. And we also have Golden Globe winners this Sunday. So I'll be posting videos for all of those. I also have film reviews that are going to be coming out. I also have my top 20 series for television and then also top 20 films for 2025. Those videos will be coming out in the next couple weeks. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and post notification button so you don't miss out on all the content that's coming out here. While you're at it, please give this video a like if you enjoyed my discussion and reaction to the SAG nominations. And make sure you let me know down below if you got all of your predictions correct. What was the most surprising nomination? I definitely think Odessa was the most surprising for me, but happily surprised. So yeah, let's have a conversation down below in the comments. I always try and get back to you guys as quick as I can. Thank you so much for all the engagement, as it really helps my channel to grow and help me meet other like-minded people out there in the cinema community. I'm also on other social media platforms. I'm on Letterboxd, where I type in-depth reviews for all of the movies that I watch. I try and watch like a movie a day, so I'm on there quite frequently. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. I'm also on the Awards Expert app, and I'm busily over there right now with all of the different awards that are happening. So make sure you give me a follow on all of those platforms. You can find me at Willow D Steele, so it's super easy for you guys to find. Thank you so much for all the support. One of my goals for 2026 is to be more dedicated to my social media platforms and to like my movie daily awards content. So thank you guys so much for the support, as it really helps me know that my passion is alive and other people are enjoying the content. So thank you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing the winners in February and Golden Globes, PGA, just so much stuff is coming out. So until then, keep getting lost in film, guys. Bye.